Oh, there's the gold. That gold is enchanted. From this point on, I get the feeling that I'm going to face off against every boss that I faced off in Lionel's story. With the exception of Faendril, of course. Let me try slowing him down. At least I think it slows him down. Yeah, it does. The tier 1 version of the water spell is one of the worst, I'd say. To be frank, all of the tier 1 spells are rather weak. At last, a boss that poses some problem is Snicklefritz, mainly because he's fast. Before I had to be a lot more concerned with his melee strikes, but now, well, you get the idea. If only the Guardians had a lot more ranged attacks, then have to worry a lot more of them when playing as Faendril or Snicklefritz. That's why the Eternal Watcher poses some threat to all characters. His most dangerous attacks are ranged. Considering how fast these Guardians respawn, that means when Lionel and Faendril left Gale over here, he's gonna get killed by the Swindler when he respawns. Unless he ends up turning into the next Guardian. Hi, Kyo. I do like how Snicklefritz is trying to negotiate with all the bosses to get through without fighting them. It's nice to be playing as a more diplomatic character for once. Kyo does not want to let us pass. Let's try slowing him down first. And now try burning him. He defrosts pretty quickly though. Let's rely just on the fire. Down he goes. I'm not really commenting on the happenings of these boss battles, as I have nothing more to say about them, plus all of them go down pretty easily. They really needed more anti-ranged character moves. Now MiSou back with those two. Well, he can heal off the shots, so sure. How old is Snicklefritz anyways? He is the master of the 4 base elements. So he's much older than he looks. Frankly, with his getup, he kinda reminds me of a leprechaun. If normally Lionel battles Faendril and vice versa, when we reach the top as Snicklefritz, does that mean we're going to see both of them kill each other? Hello again, Kyo. After he gets knocked out, he comes back to Lionel. Honestly, I'm contemplating recommending playing as Snicklefritz first, if you're a newbie to the game. I'm getting stronger and stronger impressions that the wish Ognimus grants to Lionel and Faendril, it's actually an illusion, or there's something more sinister behind its motives. Never mind then, that previous cutscene actually happens before he's knocked out by Kyo. I thought it was the other way around. So she's taking the other option here. Similar to how Lionel took a different option when I was playing as Faendril, the less nice option. I got hit by an attack at least once or twice, and it didn't knock him out. It's not that powerful. It doesn't make sense why he's a third character in the storyline. He ends up filling the gaps in the first two storylines. Spoiler for the fourth storyline. Apparently Snicklefritz wakes up after Dark Echo does the deed. Why thank you, Dark Echo? A braggart with some skill to back him up. Will Dark Echo be the penultimate boss then? You know the drill by this point. It's time to defeat the Lightning Samurai for the third time. Best to just use the fully charged fireball, and a tier 2 variant for that matter. Time for the final phase. Still got hit by the lightning. If only I didn't take a hit there, I could have perfect ran this boss. Still did pretty well. The difficulty here is somewhere between Lionel's encounter and Faindral's encounter. I'm getting the ever stronger impression that this was a former traveler. And Snicklefritz points it out right over here. Why do I get the impression that Ognimus is trying to create an army consisting of the strongest travelers across the world, across many different ages? Hi, Rillet. Let's see how this encounter goes. I know at Faindral it was much easier than Lionel. Now I can attack her from any spot. So there's actually a height restriction, that's good to know. I can't cheese her as easily as I thought I would. So this spell isn't as good as I initially thought it would be. The devs thought about that at the very least. Would the ice spell work better here then? Seriously, can't hit her from the platform, it's always locked to ground. I guess this is one of the situations where I want to use a tier 2 variant of the fire spell. Or the earth spell for that matter, actually. In fact, the fully charged earth spell is the best one to use against her. Usually the fully charged Earth spell is not the best spell to use, but here it's perfect. I didn't realize the other fully charged spells are essentially ground locked. Not as easy as I thought it would be, but still rather easy. About as easy when fighting her as Faendril. Lionel really got the short end of the stick in this game. But as I said, one of the few situations where the fully charged Earth spell is the best option for most of the battle. Let me guess, the penultimate boss is going to be Dark Echo. One of my early predictions was right. Lionel and Faendril killed each other. I suppose both of their storylines' endings are not canon to this storyline. Or is it? Perhaps gaining their true desires was just an illusion. So their final dream is actually an illusion, and in the end they'll be trapped in this tower. That is of course assuming Snicklefritz doesn't put a stop to this. Two philosophical arguments clashing. The Chosen One. That's probably the true final boss of the game, or related to the true final boss. Here we go then. I'm glad to see that my earlier predictions about the true nature of this tower were true, but I didn't think they'd be trapped in this tower forever once their dreams were fulfilled. Almost was able to dodge it. I should have done it earlier. Ran out of mana to cast the last spell. Where is he gonna fire his laser? To the right or left? I'm gonna assume left. Let's hope that I'm right. It was the left, I think. Sadly, I didn't stand far enough from the laser beam. Oh well, I can heal it up easily. It's over. In some ways, this battle was easier compared to Feindrel. For one, I did not have to worry about aiming, but I had to worry about charging up my spells. I'm curious though, what happened to Dark Echo? Perhaps he's the one who will end up freeing everyone from the tower? Wish for her to return, or open up a portal to her. Wait a minute. He's falling under control of him. In the end though, meeting up with her is probably going to be an illusion. And thus he falls for it. So Dark Echo is going to be the one who frees everyone, probably. You know, at first, I thought Master Miracle would be another rabbit. Dark Echo is gonna probably walk into the Eternal Watcher's battlefield and see the 3 bodies lying about. What about the rest of the 3 mages? They want to see her again too. He's losing his memory as well. That's not good. Normally this would be more of a happy ending, but it got... So here are the 3 bodies. I thought we'd only see this in Dark Echo's storyline. In Fritz's storyline, the Eternal Watcher and Ognimus are a lot more menacing and malevolent. So here are my overall thoughts on Snicklefritz as a character. I do enjoy his gameplay, being a mage with access to 4 different elemental spells with 3 different charge levels. Although I don't feel the spells are really balanced with each other. In most scenarios, it's best to use the fire and water spells, especially their fully charged variants. The fully charged version of the art spell is useful for 2 or 3 boss battles, but I didn't really find any uses of the fully charged version of the wind spell. I mean, all of the attacks are perfectly dodgeable even without the use of the tier 2 wind spell. All the other elements were superior. Tier 2 fire was a fireball, tier 2 water was a self-healing spell, and tier 2 earth summoned an earth shield, which could actually damage enemies while you were teleporting. In terms of difficulty, I say he's between Lionel and Feindril. To me, he's essentially the normal mode of the game, outside of during certain boss battles like the Lightning Samurai, due to his increased attack speed. So in the next episode, I'll begin Dark Echo's storyline, and hopefully free everyone from the tower's clutches. Well then, thanks for watching and have a nice day. Toodles!